Hey guys, welcome back to the Connoisseur Reviews. I just got done watching How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World, and I gotta say, this is an amazing end to an amazing set of films. The first movie is great. I love it. It's one of those rare movies that gets better the more you watch it. The second one is a modern masterpiece. I love the second one so much. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Easily one of my favorite animated movies of all time as well. But this one, while I don't think it reaches the heights of the second one, it still ends the series on such a high note. The animation, first of all, is gorgeous. The characters are still amazing. The story, while a little bit more on the humor side, is still a satisfying conclusion. Like I said, this one's a little bit more humor-based than the first two movies, which are more dramatic epics. This one's still an epic, but yeah, it's more funny, but the jokes hit, they land. From the very beginning, you kind of see where the tone's kind of going, and it hits, it lands. The movie's a little bit on the lighter side. The villain is okay. He's not the best villain we've had in the series. I think that still goes to Draco Bloodfist, but he is serviceable. He adds that extra layer of drama that we kind of need in this film. To test Toothless and Hiccup's relationship, but at the same time I was like, you could take him or leave him and the movie still would have been just as great, because ultimately the movie is about Hiccup and Toothless relationship. And in this movie you see how Hiccup has to actually grow into his own and finally become his own self without Toothless, and Toothless has to do the same thing. And it's a touching story, you're rooting for these characters and you want them to be together because they're ultimately one person almost, but at the same time you want them to be their own and carry on and develop, and that's what this series has done from the very beginning to right here. You've seen the natural progression for our main characters. So the character wise, this is great. The supporting cast is great. I like how they've been implemented more and more into the series, and it's they're tested with Hiccup and their relationship as well. This movie has a lot of great subtle touching moments that I appreciate. A lot of animation doesn't do that, and the Dragon series has. They can slow down and take a moment to breathe, and you can just take in the environment. This movie also expands the universe a lot, and in a way that it's a lot more bigger than it was before. Plus, like I said, the animation, you could see how impeccable it's become since the very first movie, which was great looking also. But here, all the details, the foliage, the water, the sand, is all very well done. There's a scene in particular in the movie that I like a lot. Is you see it in the trailers, is Toothless trying to mate with a Light Fury, and it's just such a great subtle moment of just of humor, of romance, of just great storytelling, and it's done all with no dialogue. It's just music, animation, and just character noises, and it's just one of the best moments in the whole film. The last 10 to 15 minutes is probably the most sad of the whole series, but it's almost on that Toy Story 3 level, and it leaves with such a gratifying conclusion, and you're satisfied with the series. Like I said, it doesn't reach the heights of the second film, but it doesn't need to, because the second one's a masterpiece. This is still a really great movie, and I give it a 4.5 out of 5. I recommend you guys go watch it. It's great. It's fantastic. You will leave satisfied in the theater. It's one of the best movies of the year so far. I mean, albeit we're only in February, but still, I think it's going to be one of the better films of the year. And that's it. That's my review. Go check it out. You guys can follow me on my various social media sites at AwesomeArnoldK, or on my Tumblr at TheConnoisseurreviews. All right, guys. See you later.